The Prophet, PBUH, then said, "Advise me, my men." By which he meant the helpers, in particular. Upon this Sid bin Muad stood up and said, "By Allah, I feel you want us, the helpers, to speak." The Prophet, PBUH, directly said, "Oh, yes." Sid said, "O Prophet of Allah, we believe in you and we bear witness to what you have vouchsafed to us, and we declare in unequivocal terms that what you have brought is the truth. We give you our firm pledge of obedience and sacrifice. We will obey you most willingly in whatever you command us, and by Allah, who has sent you with the truth, if you were to ask us to plunge into the sea, we will do that most readily, and not a man of us will stay behind. We do not grudge the idea of encounter with the enemy. We are experienced in war and we are trustworthy in combat. We hope that Allah will show you through our hands those deeds of valor which will please your eyes. Kindly lead us to the battlefield in the name of Allah." The Prophet, PBUH, was impressed with the fidelity and the spirit of sacrifice which his companions showed at this critical juncture. Then he said to them, "Forward and be of cheer, for Allah has promised me one of the lucrative course through capturing the booty or strife in the cause of Allah against the polytheists, and by Allah it is as if I now saw the enemy lying prostrate." In the immediate vicinity of Badr, the Prophet, PBUH, and his cavemate Abu Bakr conducted a scouting operation during which they managed to locate the camp of Quraysh. They came across an old Bedouin nearby whom they manipulated and managed to extract from him the exact location of the army of the polytheists. In the evening of the same day, he dispatched 3 emigrant leaders, Ali bin Abi Talib, Az-Zubair bin al-Awwam and Sid bin Abi Waqqas, to scout about for news about the enemy. They saw 2 men drawing water for the Makkan army. On interrogation, they admitted that they were water carriers working for Quraysh. But that answer did not please some Muslims, and they beat the 2 boys severely in order to exact from them an answer, even if it isn't true, alluding to the caravan laden with wealth. The 2 boys thus lied, and so they were released. The Prophet, PBUH, was angry with those men and censured them, saying, "On telling the truth, you beat them, and on telling a lie, you released them." He then addressed the 2 boys, and after a little conversation with them he learned a lot about the enemy, number of soldiers, their exact location and names of some of their notables. He then turned to the Muslims and said, "Hearken, Quraysh has sent you their most precious lives." The same night it rained on both sides. For the polytheists it obstructed further progress, whereas it was a blessing for the Muslims. It cleaned them and removed from them the stain of Satan.